Hello, hello, and welcome everybody to another episode of Death Probe Draws. I am your host, Jarrod Alberich, the yard sale artist, also known as Death Probe. I'm going to do a book page sketch today. I want to welcome everybody to the Longbox Crusade Network. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to do a book page sketch today. I got a little pencil sketch laid out of a bumblebee that I'm going to be doing on a book page from the Transformers Dark of the Moon. While we do that, I will be listening to the smooth sounds of Joe November in the background. If you're interested in this, we're listening to Joe's new album, which just came out last week. You can go on iTunes, Google Play, any place you can find music, and search for an album called Beats Without Homes by Till November. It's a collaboration album between MC Till and my buddy Joe November. Awesome music, great beats as you can hear. So give that a listen. Just about ready to get started here. All right. So I'm going to kick some things off with a let's go with my old faithful, the Micron 3, my most commonly used pen. And let's get some Bumblebee going. Welcome anybody and everybody who's checked in. It's good to see you here. I'm about to draw some Bumblebee on a page from the Transformers book. So sound off in the chat, say hello, ask questions. We're here to have fun. I hope you're having a great Monday, little lunchtime drawing. So again, we're starting with a Micron 3 by Pigma. And I'm just going to start getting some of this basic line work down. Get all my base shapes and my base blacks taken care of. And then we'll come back with some color. Color is really what makes Transformers pop. Black and white Transformers are cool, but color is where the magic is. If you're just joining us, I'm Jarrod Alberich, the yard sale artist. Welcome to the Longbox Crusade Network. We got a whole slew of podcasts, and every once in a while I show up to draw some pictures. Because this is what I do. Appreciate you guys stopping by and sound off in the chat with what you do. I'd love to hear other people's hobbies. Got a nice cold Diet Dr. Pepper. I should do commercials for them. Feel free to ask questions. I'm here to answer them. Oh, these beats are excellent. Once again, this is a new album that just dropped last week. It's called Beats Without Homes by Till November. It's available on all your digital media platforms. I highly recommend you go check it out. It's on Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. It's by a good buddy of mine from when I was in the Air Force, Joe November. So I'm proud to have his music playing in the background. How we get this drawing going. Hello, everybody. Well, let's see. It's interesting that it decided to stop after about 2 songs. Come on, media player, do better. Let me see if I can't get these going. Play with Windows Media Player. All right, we just heard that one. There we go. How's everybody doing out there today? I hope everybody's having a great Monday. Appreciate everybody who stopped by thus far. Oh, Transformers and all your little lines. Oh, welcome to the stream, RV88. Have you done any courses? I've never given any courses. I have taken some art classes, but mainly it was very long ago. It was, goodness gracious, 20 plus years ago. I was an architecture major in college there for a while, and there's a lot of art classes involved in that. So I did take some stuff there. Other than that, haven't had any formal training. I do make good use of the internet. Yeah, by that I mean you can go look up videos all over the internet on how to draw this and how to draw that and improve your drawing skills. But yeah, I haven't had a formal class since about 1996 there, RV88. I appreciate appreciate you coming in and checking. Other than that, it's all self-taught, trial and error, that kind of thing. Tell me about yourself. Do you take stuff? How old am I? I just told you I had formal classes in 1996 when I was in college. I'll reveal RV88. I am 43 years old, and I really just got back into the art game about 5 years ago. And I do it full time now. It's amazing how things work out sometimes. Man, I appreciate you coming into the chat and asking some questions, RV. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I hope you're younger than 43 if you're interested in art. I definitely recommend that you start young. I waited so long. I did a little art when I was younger, like teenage years, and then had a military career. So I kind of fell out of it. But I'm really glad to be back. I'm really glad that this path has worked out for me. Yeah, RV88. You can always chat with me on Twitter. I'm at Yard Sale Artist. Facebook, Instagram, it's all at Yard Sale Artist. And yeah, reach out to me anytime, man. If you're just joining us, we're enjoying the smooth tunes of Joe November. His album just dropped last week. I encourage everybody to check it out. It's called Beats Without Homes. It's available on all digital media platforms. Very proud of my buddy Joe. You'll see it'll be called By Till November because it's a collaboration album between MC Till and my buddy Joe November. Yeah, RV88, you know those internets. You never know which stop along the way is causing a buffer issue. It's running smooth here at Long Box Crusade headquarters, but you never know which step along the way. I hope it smooths out for you. I hope the stream smooths out for you. Oh, Bumblebee. This is only the third Transformer I have ever drawn. I did a Megatron the other day. came out pretty good. I was happy with Megatron. I did Optimus. It was okay. I liked Megatron a little better. But I wouldn't complain about the Optimus too much. And now I got a commission to do a Bumblebee. I always appreciate the folks who drop me a commission. So thank you to the person who commissioned this. I think this one came off of Facebook. And so trying my hand at a little Bumblebee action today. Standard Sharpie filling some blacks here. Good old Bumblebee. Welcome to anybody who's just joining us. Just doing a little book page sketch action today. A little Bumblebee on a page of the Transformers novel. Hope you're having a great Monday. Appreciate you stopping by and spending a little lunchtime with me. We're listening to the smooth sounds of Joe November. Just dropped this album last week. Check out any digital media platform. Look for an album called Beats Without Homes by Till November. A collaboration album between MC Till and Joe November. Made these sweet beats. Everybody's having a great day. We're just having some fun drawing some Transformers today. I was saying earlier, this is only the third Transformer I've ever drawn, so I'm kind of getting my feet under me with Transformers. I don't draw a lot of them, but I'm learning. So the Megatron I did the other day, I was really happy with that. But then I did an Optimus. That one was okay, but I was much happier with Megatron. So we'll see what we can do today with Bumblebee. So far, I'm happy with the layout. Welcome, everybody stopping by to say hello. I appreciate it. Sound off in the chat if you got a minute or if you got a question. I'm going to take a sip of my soda during our lunchtime draw today. I am Jarrod Alberich, the Yard Sale Artist. I paint and draw on things that I find at yard sales. And I love finding busted books with pages missing and torn covers and stuff. This one had some pages missing. And then I say, oh, sweet. And I take pages out and I draw characters from the books on the books. So that's what we're doing here today. The hardest part is I have like this OCD that makes me like, I have to find the character's name on the page. So the name Bumblebee is definitely on this page somewhere because I scouted it out. I probably colored over it or something, but it's on here somewhere. And that's just my weirdness. Welcome to my weird world, everyone. Weird world of Jarrod and his OCD. Yard sale artist might be a little bit crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get these basic lines down, and then I come back and I thicken up the lines for where there's a major division. So yeah, I definitely always thicken up around the outside border because you need it to pop off the words a little more when you do a book page sketch. So I'll be doing that momentarily, but right now I'm just getting all the framework lines down. I did a little pencil sketched them in before the show just so I'd have a decent layout. So you get to watch me ink this and drop some color on it. That'll happen in just a little bit. Transformers. Who out there loves the Transformers? I grew up more of a G.I. Joe guy myself, but I still have a lot of love for the Transformers. It's a cool property. I should be done here in about, I'd say, 10 or 15 minutes. Well, not a super long stream today, but just enough to say hello to some folks and have a little fun. If you're just joining us, I want to say welcome and thanks for stopping by. Doing some book page sketch today. Transformers action, doing Bumblebee on a page from this Transformers novel. What I'm doing right now is I'm thickening up the outside lines, the border of the character, so that Bumblebee will pop out a little more because the words will kind of take over a little bit too much if you don't put a thick border around him to help pop him out. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. I hope it's been a good start to your week. I'm off to the races, having a wonderful week, and I hope you are too. And I appreciate everybody who stops by to say hey and join me and sound off in the chat if you have any questions, comments, you want to talk about Transformers, whatever you want. We're here to have a little fun, kick back, relax a little bit on a Monday. Maybe you're enjoying your lunch hour. You decide to spend a couple minutes checking in on me, and I appreciate it. Okay, all the basic line work is about done on this here Bumblebee. I'm going to come back and do... You can't do a lot of heavy eraser on these because the paper is so... it's book paper, so it's kind of cheap and it'll tear. So I'm just going to kind of really lightly drag this eraser to get some of the little sketch pencil lines that I have in there out. Just clean it up a little bit. Come back with a little bit of details using the old Micron 3. My old standby, my favorite pen. I'm loving these beats. Joe November beats. That's right. Even if you're not big on the drawing, you can stop by for the music. Oh, my computer's giving me some interesting updates. I think it's time to go to some color. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to start with a Prisma marker called Carmine Red. And just barely dab a little bit to get the impression of the Autobot symbol. With that done, I got to figure out what base yellow I want to use for my. And again, if you ever watch a show, you know I always go light to dark. So I'm going to start with a very pale yellow. I'm taking a look and seeing which one I want to use. Got some to choose from. Grab some options. So I got about 4 shades of yellow here. Got them going from lightest to darkest. So I'll start with the lightest one. I may not even use all 4. I maybe only use... I'll probably end up using 3 shades of yellow, but I'm going to start with this color. I love the colors of Prisma. This one's called Deco Yellow. So I'm going to Deco Yellow. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? Is going to be my base yellow for Mr. Bumblebee. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. GLHG, you're not terribly late. We've been going for about 22 minutes. And I'll probably be done in about 10 minutes more or so. So thanks for stopping by, dude. It's always nice to have you here. I appreciate your support. Woo. Best paper to work with is the question that GL asks. I guess overall I like to draw on Bristol paper. I guess that one would be my favorite if I was picking favorites. I mean, honestly, book page wouldn't be my first choice because book page is cheap and thin, so you have to be really careful with it. And like we mentioned earlier, if you erase too hard, you'll tear a hole right in it. So why I do this to myself, I don't know. But to answer your question, GLHG, I pretty much Bristol paper is my favorite. Let me ask you a question, GL, if you're still in the chat. Since we're doing Transformers today, who's your favorite Transformer? Yeah, another downside to the book page sketch is the yellows will oftentimes smear off just a little bit of the ink that they use to print because books are made cheaply, so the ink isn't the world's best and it'll smear off a little bit sometimes. This one's not doing me too bad in that realm, but just one of the downsides to being a yard sale artist. It's not for everybody. Listen to them GLHG or GLHG Joe November beats. If you haven't already, definitely check out Joe's album that came out last week. It's called Beats Without Homes. It's available on all your digital platforms. It's actually it'll say it's by Till November because it's a collaboration album between MC Till and Joe November. And I encourage anybody and everybody to check it out, pick it up. Listen to these sweet, sweet beats. Yeah. That's just the jam right there, isn't it? Hey, GL, if you're still in the chat, would you let me know how since I am using a new album and everything, how the volume levels are? Music too loud, music not loud enough? Let me know if you get a chance, buddy. or anybody out there who's watching, let me know in the chat. I just changed some ways that I play the audio, so I'd be interested in feedback on that. Appreciate you. Okay, I think that's everything on him that's yellow. All right, so yellow phase 2. I'm going to darken it with yellow ochre. Is this color? Let's see how this goes. I'm going to do a little darkening here. This track right here. Just a little bit of that track. This right here. Back half of that. We're just putting down a medium yellow over the light yellow to add a little flavor and highlights to this. Excellent beats. Now, Gio, I just asked you the same question, man. You said, what's your favorite Transformer character? I asked you that. But I'll tell you, mine's probably, I always liked Ultra Magnus from the movie. I thought he was kind of cool because he essentially looks exactly like Optimus, and he's voiced by Robert Stack, which, soft spot in my heart for Robert Stack, so that's an easy win for Jarrod. You got that cool paint scheme, so probably Ultra Magnus is probably my favorite. What's your favorite Transformer, GLHG, or anybody in the chat? Let me know. We're talking Transformers. I'm going to add a third layer of yellow, a really dark layer called Goldenrod. Just for like the darkest of dark spots now on this piece, just to add sort of a third layer of shading. Hope the paper holds out with, I got some areas now have 3 layers of yellow on them. Hang in there, paper. GLA, she says, "How you been, man? How's the family? Usually don't ask because I feel I'm too nosy." No, it's fine. Everybody's doing good, man. I appreciate you asking. It's been great. Ever since, last few weeks have been exciting because, I left my day job and decided to plunge into art on the full-time basis. So, a little scary at first, but man, it's really worked out. It's been fantastic. So thanks for checking in on me, man. I do appreciate it. Let's throw down some blue on these windows. We're going to start with a light blue, like I always say. Always start with light and then cover with dark. GLHC's weighed in on his favorite Transformer. His is Cosmos. When I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to take toys with me when going out. Cosmos always snuck out. I don't know Cosmos. What does he turn into? Like a space shuttle or something? I honestly don't know. So I'm not being a wise butt. I'm just asking. Get a little bit of shade. I'm actually going to only use this blue for the windows, but I'm going to let some of the original color of the paper act as the highlight. So as you see, I'm just going to color in a little blue to the left and a little blue to the right on this window, and then just leave the paper there. So it'll give it a gleamy kind of highlight look. while I'm thinking blue, though, I'm going to grab sort of a brighter, more grab your attention electric blue. This one's called Copenhagen blue. And I'm going to add Copenhagen blue to his eyes. Because you want the eyes to pop a little bit. It looks to me like I'm down to just doing some grays work now.
Yes.
So I will now add some gray, and I'll start with a light gray. I've got a warm gray at 20% is what this marker is called. And I'm just going to color the whole thing in the warm gray 20%, and then I'll come back with like a 50 or a 75 to do the highlight work, and then we should be about done at that point. And listen to these beats, y'all. Come for the art, stay for the beats. You ain't head bopping to this. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Oh, come on now. Pop your head out there. You know you need this beat in your life. Go look for an album called Beats Without Homes. Coincidentally, I did the cover art for the album Beats Without Homes. Let's see. Cosmos was a UFO. Okay, I remember now. The one that looked like the classic 50s UFO. That's dope, GL. GL, how you digging this beat, GL? Or do I need to turn it up? Or turn it down? Let me know, GL. I appreciate your input. All right, I'm going to darken up this gray using the warm gray 70%. Oh, this beat is awesome. I'm head bopping it. Let's see what this track is called. This is track 12 from their album. I think this one is called Alpani Soul. It's the final track from their album. Dang, I like this one a lot. Thanks, GL. I appreciate the input on the volume level. Put a darker gray over to give it some shading effects. And we almost done. I just realized I left a line off. There's a line that connects this to this. Oh, that looks better. Sounds like my playlist is about done. Let's see if I can. There we go. You know what? We enjoyed track 12 so much. I'm going to play that one more time. That should. Ooh, that's the jam. That should finish us out today. There we go. Bumblebee just needs a little bit of gray in his face, but not in his smile. With a little shade just up the left side. There we go. I think we got it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to clean up a couple of lines. I'm going to sign it. And there we have it, folks. Another book page sketch in the books. No pun intended. So I get that down so you kind of see it. Pretty good. There we go. Some good, decent light on it. Bumblebee book page sketch. on a page from Transformers Novel. I've been Jarrod Alberich, the Yard Sale Artist, coming at you from the Long Box Crusade Network. We encourage you to check out our podcast. Aim your podcatcher to Long Box Crusade to find the good stuff. You've been listening to an album that just came out last week called Beats Without Homes by MC Till, a collaboration album by Till November, a collaboration album by MC Till and Joe November, friend of the show. So please check out Beats Without Homes by Till November. And I think it's appropriate that the music ends there because we're done. Come check me out at theyardsaleartist.com. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Bye.